back to her dressing room.
Gross.
Me, I was barely able to stand up. I was trying to follow a star.
So it says, I kind of want to rewatch the Silent Hill movie. Also, I never saw the second one. Those movies aren't that great.
I never felt so
I like that
relaxed.
the Konami code made its way into the movie.
Yeah.
For some reason, whenever I think I always remember that scene where she's trying to remember the map. And I was in the theater like, fuck yeah, they fucking put the...
I like the part where Pyramid Head rips that woman's skin off.
Yeah, right before she goes to that door. There were some creepy moments.
I was telling Joe that, like, visually, the movie was, like, perfect.
Oh, yeah, visually, the
Yes.
movie was
I was like,
beautiful.
yes.
Yeah, I remember
And
it being
horrifying.
laughable plot-wise, but, like,
Oh,
it had its moments. So I'm like, wow, that was not bad.
See, you know what I would have preferred is the end of that movie? Because, like, you know how at the end, like, they sit on the couch and, like, spoilers for this movie that's, like, 8 years old. They, like, sit on the couch and, like the husband sits on the couch, but they're in, like, different dimensions or whatever.
Yeah.
What would have been cooler is if they got home and they, like, meet with the husband and they reunite, and then they suddenly just hear the siren.
Yeah.
And that ends the movie.
Yeah, that would have been wild.
Like, they have now expanded the territory of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
That would
have
been way scarier
Yeah, that
than
would've been-
like, well, I guess we're stuck in an alternate dimension where it's just us.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess that kind of sucks, but like, it's not like they're still in Silent Hill. They're in the normal world, but like a different dimension, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
I guess husband's gonna have to deal with stealing
Classic.
food out of the fridge all the
An
time.
angel would have fallen to earth.
Yeah, that would have been really messed
He'll
up.
be like, I swear I
tried
left this
reaching
toilet
out to her.
seat, up because
Until I
I'm not
obeyed.
married anymore. Why does it keep
I had to find a way to get her to see me. I had to find a way to enter her world.
Yeah, man, we need like a serious Ouija board up in her. Draw me like one of your French girls.
celebration of women or an obsession.
So you mean that little kid, Toa? That little kid Hitler pictures? Is that what you mean?
Kid Hitler.
Look like
But
a
no,
baby Hitler?
in the hallway, there's some weird shit.
My pants, dog.
Ah. Oh.
Selena just wanted to go to California. Not a big
Now,
deal.
what is DJ Airborne?
Oh, that's the whole.
I'm awake!
Oh, there's also DJ Truckhorn.
These like real photos are kind of freaking me out. Like some of them are obvious. Like this one, stupid looking.
Yo, Origins, Dragon Age Origins was over $200. I think I bought the digital version for like, I don't know, it was a long time ago. I still have not beaten the first one.
I don't like this.
But yeah, it had all the expansion stuff, all the DLC, and all the new items and some stuff. And that painting is nude.
Eh,
I
is
missed
that a
that.
painting or is that an outline of a person? Presenting. This looks like really early Picasso, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was,
What the fuck?
with all this Hitler talk, I thought it was some Holocaust stuff.
The thing at the end of the hallway looks like a person. Is it a person?
I don't know.
Yeah, now if I see any type of shadow or something, I think it's a person.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got on this app,
Yep.
guys.
Yeah, it is. Hi, goodbye. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I wish I heard that every time I saw a ghost.
I think Joe is regretting his decision to let me sit here.
No, I'm good.
I think he's like, maybe I shouldn't have friends that have air horns inside.
Oh shit.
Is that a person made out of bees?
Oh, the bees.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you that every truly great video game has some sort of bees mechanic in it.
Yeah.
Arya's got bees. Man vs. Wild has bees in it.
True indeed.
Oh yeah, great game.
Banjo-Kazooie has bees. Bioshock has bees.
My favorite moment was like the first episode that I started Arkham City. So the first episode I said, just as an FYI, Man vs. Wild the game and Batman Arkham City came out in the same year. Think about it.
Just for a
Boom.
minute.
Just think about that.
Alright, do you want one of the same drinks, Pablo?
If I don't want to drink it all.
Drink it, man.
Sure. Go
I
for
bought
it.
it to drink it.
Please do.
What is
please,
that?
please.
What is that?
Yo,
Why
it's
is
Cthulhu.
Why is
It's a
Cthulhu
little
there?
What the fuck?
Why is fucking Cthulhu
What
there?
the fuck is this?
That is the fucking. Ah!
That is wild
That
as
is
hell.
fucking shit.
What the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
that?
Why is their son Cthulhu?
The plot thickens.
Like this motherfucker. Come on. Oh, damn it.
Candles are burnt, it says? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, there's a dead body.
I
in
don't
that
like
bed.
it. I don't like it. Like, come on. How about, can I light this? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, that's fucking
That's
gross.
fucking disgusting. Anybody out there watch the True Detective series, the first season? There's something similar in that.
Oh, shit.
shit!
No.
Shit!
Don't do this to me.
Yeah,
No.
oh, that's fucked
No,
up.
no,
Look, he
no,
just
no,
took my seat.
no.
Yeah, there's
That's
some fucked
fucking
up
shit.
going on.
This is fuck you. Get me out of here. Get
I'm
me
not
out of here.
listening to this.
There's some kind of dead body in this bed, and like as he went around, thank you, as he went around the other side, this apparition appeared like at the foot of the bed.
Get me out of here.
But she's just like staring. She's
Ah!
not moving.
Died on the floor with no one there to help
I
me.
don't like that. That is so uncool.
It's Grandma Sophie in that bed.
Oh,
Did you break it? Is it dripping?
just drip a little bit.
Sorry.
No.
I really
Try
had to take
this.
a shit.
I always expect it, so I'm like,
I never expected, so I always make a mess.
my mom went to DR recently for 2 weeks for this festival, and came back and brought me one beer.
Oh, this is good. You should try this.
Oh, so another clink.
That is a solid brown ale.
I was gonna say this is a light porter.
It's a brown ale, so
Yeah.
kind of like a light
Yeah.
porter.
I was not expecting that from Turbo Dog. I heard that is powerful, Turbo Dog.
I don't know. I don't see an ABV on this.
But yeah, as a brown, it's like one step below the porter. So that's in Ibiza. I like their blends.
If I check it in on my beer app, I'll get the
I was
tell.
gonna say, I did not like Ibiza's berry, like I think they have a strawberry or like a raspberry.
Well, Purple Haze is like a what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is somebody knocking on the door?
Someone knocked and then this door opened.
Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Good shit
Yo,
wants
if the
to take a lunch out.
B-52s want to come in, they can fucking save me from this shit. Oh, great. Let's just go into this creepy room. Why is there a hook in the middle of the fucking room? Oh, shit.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh.
No,
That's the game?
it took control. It took
Okay,
control.
okay.
From it. Took control.
I was gonna say that's a hell of a time for the fucking light to go out. All right, more spotlight platforming.
Yep. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fucking magic locked.
I'm kind of glad I'm not playing this right now because my ribs would hurt a lot more with all the.
Dog is not impressed.
Dog is like, when are we sleeping?
Yeah, right?
Now, all you drinking this dark, I'm drinking this blonde over here. It's making me want to drink a fucking porter.
God, I want another one of these.
It's more of the nut brown.
I gotta get another one for tomorrow.
Thinking of what to buy for tomorrow. Stock of drinks. I know he likes the lambic stuff, but not
This
everybody
room
likes
was
something so
different.
sweet.
Yeah, it's not my,
It was a dead
not my
space,
jam.
I got like a six pack of
bridge
that,
opened
like
in the night.
the Barry Weiss.
a world trying
Yeah, I
to
saw
move
that. I was
another.
gonna.
That stuff's good.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't even taste like beer.
Memories,
Like
maybe.
it's not super sweet, but it's just like it's like berries.
Nice.
Cool.
Sadness.
Nice. I brought us a 12 of a summer
Letting
magic
yourself
hat
fall
and
into
left
a
it over
trap
there.
was
Cool.
starting to be a bad habit.
God damn it.
The corrupt smell of illegality, poverty.
Oh God.
Whoa.
Where are you? Where are you or where you? Okay, where are you?
you?
Where are you?
Where you at, motherfucker?
Alright.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of this story that's completely unrelated to what's happening right now. So you know how
Shit!
when I worked as a receptionist, I had to like call somebody, like, because I had an appointment at the place that I worked, and I was confirming the appointment. And I guess, like, instead of calling back, they sent a text. And when you send a text to a landline, you can choose to accept it, and like it'll read it out loud. And the text was, "Who dis?" So I had a robot just be like,
Who
dis?"
Who this?
It was just so funny.
I didn't expect that. Like, you were telling the story very seriously. I didn't think it would end with a who this.
Who dis? And it's funny because only the people I worked with at that job like know
what the
that
fuck
story.
are
So
you?
sometimes I'll just be like, "Who dis?" and other people don't get it, and it's just a meat joke. Sorry.
That's a good one.
I like this turbo dog. It's good. I'm a big like brown ale fan though.
You know, that's I like working my way up. Like certain porters are just way too thick, and I love ales of all types. So when you cross that line, you mix those two. I can drink. That's like a very outdoorsy porter. Like I can drink that and eat
What did I just put right here?
and not feel too heavy.
Ooh.
Now we're getting into the what's that movie? Children of the Attic? Children Under the Attic? Wait,
Yeah.
I'm fucking that up. That's the title.
I still say that this is Scooby-Doo the game.
I don't have any matches.
Flowers in the Attic, I think.
I don't have any matches.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
I thought Flowers in the Attic was the one about like siblings that were abused and then got married.
Yeah, but they were stuck in an attic somewhere.
Yeah, they were like locked in the attic because they were abused.
Yeah.
But then they like got married or something. It's weird.
It was
I
some
don't
crazy, some fucked up shit.
Alright.
Light switch? Oh, the light's already on. What am
Yeah,
I
lights
doing?
on. I just need to figure out a way to like.
GTFO.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you just live in his attic now.
I guess so. It's over. Astronomy books, the moon, crater, seas, and myths. Well, that's definitely not some Cthulhu shit right there.
Sorry. Those like wind
I know.
raspy noises, they like give me chills.
Green Goblin 129 says, "Hello, comrade."
What is up, Green Goblin? Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping on by.
Well, that's the moon. So you've looked at the moon. It's there. That's a good sign. There is a triangle of light. The moon is not a triangle, so I'm a little confused. Is this...
Alright.
Well, so you can look
Interesting.
out the hole, the attic hole. The hole in the attic.
Alright.
Oh my god, there's knives! The children are dead!
Thought that was a penis. Had drops coming on the other end.
Alright. I looked at that.
It was a penis.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing there now.
Under this-
We've already determined that part of this house includes people cutting off their junk.
Had a skirt, penis, you know, blood. Makes sense. Following the theme.
Alright, so it has to be something with the moon?
Maybe we're playing at the wrong moon phase, Joe. Maybe we have to stop playing until it's like a full moon.
Alright.
Maybe we've hit a full moon dead end.
And maybe we need to play Slender the Arrival and hate ourselves forever. Chelsea was fucking.
Chell's face.
The worst was the time where like we were playing Slender and it was scary and everything was like whatever. And then it got to the part where it's like, oh, you have to go into this underground lair where the lights just turn on and off and there's just a person running around.
There's like a haunted hoodie child.
Yeah, and sometimes they're behind you and sometimes they're in front of you. And it's just like, and like we were just like so scared and then eventually it was like, what do we do? Where's it? We got so angry because we couldn't find anything. I was just like, fucking do it! Kill me, you asshole!
Why don't you come on the gun?
I feel like the original Slender was a little harder because I think
It was.
like in the newer one, all of the notes appear in the same places, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas in the old one, they were completely randomly placed, and it was just really, really dark, and like if there was one that was placed indoors and you didn't get it first, like you were fucked, because you would just get trapped inside this building with Slender Man, and if you turn into like one dead end in the building, like you would just die.
Damn.
So if there was an indoor one, you had to get it within like the first 3 notes. And it was just the woods, and every once in a while there'd be like
Turn
an
on
empty
the light,
building
you
or like
dick.
a car, and that was it. That was like the whole thing.
Fuck.
Fuck you, asshole.
Why is he like doing the?
Because he was in the
broken
dark
robot?
too long.
Oh man, he's all fucked up.
Turn on the light. You asshole.
Oh god, is that the bed with the body in it? Are you gonna bust up through the floor? What's happening? Are you gonna sleep in that bed? Is there a hole? Do you have to jump through the
Yeah, I
hole?
think so. Oh man, they ruined my matches.
Is that Loki?
So, do you have to jump through the floor hole? Do you have to look at that picture on the wall? Joe.
Oh, there's a light something there.
Yeah, that's to turn it back off.
What? There's a hand. Oh my gosh, is that a hidden wall? Ah!
It's like through the spy hole.
I don't want to look through the spy hole. Ah!
Ah, that was fucked up.
I knew that was gonna happen. What is wrong with me?
Fucking shit.
I was all in. I was like reaching.
You gonna do it again?
Oh, my ribs.
No, we won't do it this time.
That's fucked up. I was looking at the pedals. I'm like, oh, what kind of puzzles? Ah!
I took a key.
I'm telling you, man, I am like terrified of jump scares. You know how jumpy I am is if I walk into a room and I don't realize that there's a person in that room and suddenly they say something, I will like scream. I'm so... The worst, the absolute worst is when I'm going up to a door and I go to open it and someone from the other side opens it. I swear to, like, everyone...
That's
I'm just like, ah!
Yeah.
And then whoever's behind the door is like, oh, I'm sorry.
No.
It's like, no, it's not you. It's
No, I
really
freak
just
out.
him.
I'll like push the door. Like I'll fuck up and do something aggressive.
Can't get out this way.
This key is useless.
What is this talk of bat nips?
We talked about bat nips.
Oh, I
a
see.
little
Did you
bit.
find the key because there's like light on the door? Oh, okay.
When we were talking about
Huh?
Arkham City, we were just like, hey.
Tons of bat nip. In
It's
there.
like, well, it's better than bat nips. Was there a ghost that
No,
walked
no,
past?
it's just the light is all flickery now and it's freaking
Alright.
me out. I don't like it.
Crucifix book on the floor. Hitler painting. What?
Everything is a Hitler painting in this game.
Oh, has anyone had a chance to watch Kung Fury yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
It has Kung Fu Hitler in it.
What?
It's like this Kickstarter funded, wow, like ridiculous over the top like fake 80s movie like that they just put on YouTube, like they just finished it. And I heard that it's like amazingly ridiculous because it has Kung Fury in it.
Yeah, that's kind of a Hitler painting.
I think, is that not supposed to be a woman?
I don't know.
Got a little David Bowie in it from this angle.
David Bowie, Hitler.
No need to ask why.
What's happening? I don't like it.
We're opening a door. You know what?
I don't like it.
Let's see if there's anything in
Toa
the
says she
bathtub.
saw it
I don't want there to be anything in the
Sorry.
bathtub, Joe.
and that it was nuts and great. T-Rex fighting a phoenix. What the fuck? I'm all in on that.
Are there matches? Or just a portrait? That's great. Oh, that's there. Thanks. What is that? Ah!
Brush.
Why is there a thunderbolt when you pick up a hairbrush?
Toilet paper.
Is that
It's another weird African idol. Cyanide.
Whoa.
French perfume.
Sign of fertility.
Treasury.
Oh, fuck you.
Yikes.
Well, I will get out of there if you give
like
me
this
a
music.
moment.
There's so much in that hallway we need to look at.
I'm glad we flailed our way.
Got you.
Couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, they got me.
I like that when he runs, he like also flails around. Like, I mean, I guess I would do the same thing if I was being chased by a terrifying ghost. I'd be like,
Oh.
"Blah, blah, 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 blah."
Wow.
Nope,
Nah,
not- nope.
no,
That's
they
it.
got us.
We're done. We're
They
done
got
for
us.
tonight
They
because
got us.
I am not going that far forward. So fuck that.
Well, we did our best. We got to a new chapter.
We did. We got to a new chapter.
All new stuff.
That was fun. Fuck this game.
Yeah,
Fuck this game. Oh god.
A-Rock has something for...
Oh god. That's what she's showing us. It's a T-Rex versus an eagle.
That's awesome.
Charge!
What the fuck? So this is in the Kung Fury movie?
Yeah.
The Kung Fury. Oh, now I have to watch it. You just fucked up my whole night. I'm gonna have to go home and...
Fucked up
fucking
or
watch this.
rocked you all night?
Yeah, right? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize you quit, and that sound kind of fucked me up a little bit. I was like, what?
The most terrifying
I'm
sound.
like, what
The most terrifying game of all. We're gonna play Blitzball.
Oh! I love fucking Blitzball, man. I try not to say it in public because people get mad at me.
It's hard.
I have a habit of like liking something for what the idea was and not for its actual implementation.
Which is why you like Jaws.
Exactly. Exactly. While I was playing it physically, in my head I was playing a completely different game.
Yeah.
Like I was having my own fun in my own head.
The weirdest part about them, like us playing that stupid Jaws game, is the fact that they were like, well, this developer was making a Grand Theft Auto game, or a Grand Theft Auto-like game, and they realized that a license like Jaws would sell more copies. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And it is. It's an open-world shark game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
If you haven't played Retribution, I think it's like Retribution, the 1%.
The 1%. Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
bad.
It's so great.
I'm gonna have...
We made like a purple motorcycle with golden wings on it. Like we just made the most flamboyant gang motorcycle we could have made.
We're gonna have Brendan come over on like a Saturday, and we're gonna just go play that on the stream
You will
because the
see
people.
so many people with clothes on, also somehow having sex.
Yeah, that's how you have sex with
With-
all of your clothes on.
With your mechanic overalls on.
The
You know,
Brian.
she was into it, She's giving them a little reverse cowgirl. She was like giving it all,
Clothes on.
Hey, man.
giving them like clothed hand job. Like that game is weird. People in chat are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Boy, do you not know.
Boy, are you missing out on a really fantastically terrible game.
Yep.
You thought Man vs. Wild was bad. You ain't seen nothing yet.
No, absolutely.
And we know someone that paid money to own that game.
After he watched people play it for like 2 hours, like that should have been enough for Brendan.
Nope. It was
But
not
no.
enough.
You hear that Jaws is being remade? I didn't hear that it was being remade. I heard that they were re-releasing it for the 40th anniversary.
Okay, like remastered or something.
Something like that. I that's what I had heard. I heard that they were re-releasing.
I would definitely go
They
see
decided
it.
to add more sharks with CGI. They pulled a Lucas and were just like, you know what we need? Let's just add like a shark that's walking around in the background.
Okay.
Like they're having a conversation
hold on.
on the beach
I
and
will.
this shark is just walking in the background.
Hold on.
he's like,
DCS.
"Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
my
I'm gonna
cousin."
link to you.
No, there was a shark gang fight in the beginning, and I thought Jaws becomes like the king of all sharks, and then the movie starts.
Did you see in Australia that they figured out that whatever was eating the great whites in the area was just a bigger great white shark?
Yes.
They're just like, well, that's the only thing that has like this like behavioral pattern. It's just a bigger great white shark, like a 16-foot long great white shark.
Yo.
Australia, man, everything will kill you.
Yo, Retribution, I think, is one of the most fun. I fucked that whole grammar thing up. It's one of the best experiences I've had with like that type of Road Rash gaming. Like I had a big thing for Road Rash when it came out. It was one of my favorite games, and Retribution tries to bring that back.
And boy, does it fail.
Yeah.
And boy, does it not get there.
Epically. But they tried, and that's what I appreciate. They tried. So
You give people the benefit of the doubt.
I
A
do.
little too much.
I do. I do. I definitely do.
But only in video games. But only in the video games.
It's just such a hard medium to
I
get
know.
by on these days, where I gotta support. Like I kickstarted. I supported the Mighty Number 9, the Mega Man creator.
Yeah.
And even the game. I feel like the game's gonna come out. They're a pretty reputable team. I got a working demo out of it.
Yeah.
So I have faith in those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I put money. Like, I'm glad I put money down.
Yeah.
But I literally, when I put money down, it was more because I'm like, hey, I love the fact that this guy had so much support, and he's trying to make his games.
Yeah.
So when it comes my turn to turn around, I can look for support and be like, support the community. Just support people making games, even if the vision does not come out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You gotta applaud them.
Nah, I hear
If
it.
I got $20 in my pocket, I'm gonna try to put it forward.
I hear it. Green Goblin says, "Oh hell, it's elusive man, run!" I keep forgetting that they can see that full thing.
Yeah,
in the
that's
stream,
awesome.
which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's Sriracha Bear here.
Yeah, we got Sriracha Bear, we got Shepherd, we got Cave Johnson.
Cave Johnson.
I gotta put more shelves up here.
Cave Johnson got the whole John Wick thing going on.
Hells yeah!
The fucking turtleneck.
I can turn on the sensors that every time you walk past it talks to you.
Holy shit! No, don't
So
do
like
But
the
I don't
singing
wanna do it.
fish, like that.
Yeah.
Lesson.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, chat. If anyone has questions for us, we will answer your questions, or else we'll just turn the stream off. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep drinking this giant booze.
Yo,
This giant booze.
with the whole awfully clothed sex stuff, I just remembered Road Rash and the really funny animations, like after you would lose or win a race.
Yeah.
I fucking really love that.
Well, Retribution has that like weird thing where you can slide on the bike and you can slide all the way down the road.
Right,
And-
like you can just drive, but sliding sideways.
Yeah, and like there's just one road and it's the most boring road you've ever been on.
And also, if you like knock into another player, they will go off of the road and just explode.
Yeah.
Like, pretty sure that's not
let's
how a
see.
motorcycle works.
Let's
Pretty
see.
sure. I mean, I'm not a motorcycle expert. I didn't get a PhD in motorcycles.
Akira says that she backed ukulele.
Yeah, I
Good on
actually-
ya.
Yes, that is a good fucking thing to support.
Green Goblin says, "Can you throw me a beer? I'm out. I cannot throw you a beer, but I can cheers to you." So
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Glug, glug, glug.
Green Goblin is a new fan that we assimilated during my Arkham City playthrough. We got a bunch of people who were like, "Ooh, Batman," and I was like, "You like Batman? I like you. Come on in."
I love that's one of those games that you see where they started, and you see them building bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's like
I'm so worried about that game, about
Yeah.
Arkham Knight, because I'm liking Arkham City the second time around, but I definitely there was just something kind of pure and awesome about Arkham Asylum. It was just like the singular vision.
Yep.
And now it's like, oh, we got a Batmobile, and the Batmobile turns into a tank, and this happens, and then that happens. Like, I hope this is cool, because, man, does it seem like there's a lot of bullshit happening in this game.
I was going to say Arkham City... sorry, go ahead.
Well, Arkham Asylum was neat because it touched upon a lot of different villains without drawing from, like, the main storyline.
Yep.
I mean, like, who the hell does, like, a nod to Calendar? I mean, come on, man.
No,
nobody.
And you know what? No matter what, I think that'll be the cool thing, because they always just like, hey man, let's just keep throwing in more villains and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you fight Clayface in Arkham City, like, what a fucking crazy, like.
Clayface was always one of my favorite.
Right, but like how often did he show up? Like
Never-
what, twice?
never gets his due.
But I like loved that little thing in Arkham Asylum where you can like go to like in front of his cell and he keeps changing every time you look away. Like that's what made that game charming, was it had all of the villains, but you didn't need to fight them. Like experience them,
Yeah.
you know.
Green Goblin says, I heard there's a part where Walter White is in the game. No, it's not that. It's Jonathan Banks, who plays Mike in Breaking Bad, is now the new voice of Gordon.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
That's pretty awesome.
yeah, I don't know why they had to change.
Contracts, timing, people getting different schedules. That industry's hard.
Yeah.
To book people for voices.
Mark Hamill as the Joker always warms my heart, though.
Yo.
I'm so nostalgic.
Absolutely.
He does the best job. The Batman, I forget the title, but the movie he did when Robin is older and he's like got the Joker in him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was one of the best animated movies. And you can just hear Mark Hamill. I love Mark Hamill's voice work. I did not realize he was the Fire Lord in the Avatar series one night. Oh, so good.
Kira says, not the question, but isn't there an achievement to go see Calendar on a certain day? Yes, actually, there's an achievement for that, and also any like major holiday, Calendar Man has like something interesting to say. Calendar Man had something to say on like a certain anniversary after the game had come out. Like they put in a bunch of like Calendar Man specific things.
Yeah.
So it's like if you loaded the game up on those days, you got something cool out of it.
And to what you were saying about Arkham Knight, about how it might balloon out of control, it happens with a lot of games where you see the vision getting bigger, and now they may have crossed the line.
Yeah, I mean that's my worry. That's my worry. I mean, initially, like now playing through City again, I realized that I played Arkham City like garbage. Like, I just played that game like total fucking shit. Like I didn't get even like the grapnel boost until like the very end of the game because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, I felt this way when I came back to Arkham Asylum, is that I needed to play like Shadow of Mordor made me play Batman better because at that point I was like, oh,
They have
like,
similar mechanics.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like Shadow of Mordor is Assassin's Creed movement and wall climbing with Batman combat.
Yep.
So it's like when I came back to Batman, I was like, oh, this is how you're supposed to play this game. I was like, why was I an idiot? Like I kind of like brute forced my way through that game and I enjoyed it, but I was like, God, I played this like a fucking Neanderthal.
Yeah. Well, that's the sign of a good game, when they let you do whatever you want, but there's an easier, / harder way, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So like now, like going through City, it's like, oh, now I know how to like. I remember how to like do like the thing where you dive and you go back up, and like that gets you like longer flight time and stuff,
Mario,
and it's like
Super Mario, Super Nintendo rules.
Yeah, and I was like, oh right, like God, I didn't do any of that. I was just like, God, it's just so fucking slow.
Yeah. Well, it should be pretty interesting. I hope they do something good with those vehicles. I just have faith that they're going to do something smart with them. If they just blow it out of control, it's going to be sad.
If nothing else, it's going to look awesome.
Is there going to be a bat helicopter?
No, I think they're leaving. Well, they might show
Bat drone.
At the end,
they might show the bat drone. They might show like the bat plane. But they showed it in City, but it was mostly just like, yo, I'm dropping some shit off.
I'll tell you what the next Batman game they should do is they should do a freaking Batman Beyond game.
It would be cool.
Batman Beyond was one of the best. I didn't like. I had to warm up to it. The fact that Bruce is old and in a big robot suit, and it wasn't about him. But some of
Bruce is old and a big robot
I was young.
suit.
I was young and impressionable. but it grew on me. And when you start to realize who Terry McGinnis really is, and like all the background, I was like, wow, that was good shit. And the movies were amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, actually, it was the Batman Beyond movie where he meets Robin, and Robin's really old.
Yeah.
And the Joker's kind of dead. Yes, that's the movie.
Yeah.
Where like Robin is inside, the Joker's inside Robin, the older Robin.
Yeah.
And yo, that was the shit.
I kind of loved grumpier,
Grumpy
older
Yes,
Bruce Wayne.
yes,
It was kind of great.
It was still Kevin Conroy. Is that
Yeah,
It was still him. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there was one episode where he had to like go save.
Yeah.
And it was like he had this big fucking like mech.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, man, this is the best.
Yeah. It was sick.
I tell you, man, they got to do Batman Beyond games.
Yeah,
It would be
You
pretty
could do
cool.
some cell shading.
You stole it out of my. I was gonna say with all the new cell shaded games out there, like it would be amazing.
I'm just like, I need like some relief from how many like gritty video games there are. Like I feel like we're back in like original Gears of War with like HD Brown.
HD Brown. I love that. No.
That was like a phase. It was like
It
HD
was.
Brown.
Yeah.
But man, if Gears of War 2 was not the most beautiful game I had ever seen at the time. Like, beautiful in terms of like, holy shit, this game got graphics for days.
I was hating on Xbox really hard when,
Oh,
when that came out. But when I actually got to play it, I'm like, alright, reload mechanic, that was pretty cool. Chainsawing stuff, that was pretty cool. It had
Nothing about Gears, like, in hindsight, seems overly complicated.
Yeah.
But man, if that game wasn't fucking polished as hell.
Yeah.
Like-
you gotta give it. I got it.
Like that game just
Can't
played
hate.
awesome,
Can't
and
hate.
it looked amazing because Epic was like, "All right, this is what the Unreal Engine can do. Please send your licensing money to us."
Whoa. Okay, Akira, you stopped me in my
Okay.
tracks.
Okay. Serious question time. I'm starting to miss my cheating ass of an ex. Any advice on how to stop it? Because I really need it.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I can come at this at a bunch of different angles. Well, first off, you need to get something new, but you can never really control that. You kind of just gotta let things go the way they go. So that's pretty difficult. How long ago was it?
Yeah.
Like a couple months, a couple weeks? Because if it's a couple days, couple weeks, you just gotta power through it. You just gotta just bite down.
And it also depends on the length of the relationship
True.
before.
Very true.
Because if you're in like 6 months and someone's cheating, it's really easy to be like, oh.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
that
you,
person.
like-
Fuck it.
Yeah.
But if it's like several years and you find out someone's cheating, it's like.
Yeah, that's
It's-
a whole separate thing. I can definitely take that.
And it depends on the length of the cheating too.
Yes.
Because if it's like a one-off, it's like, okay, well that sucks, but like, it obviously wasn't purposely to hurt me. But like, I've known people that like their significant other was like, I've been cheating on you for 4 months. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, like the.
And that's like, that's out of line.
And it's also, is that other person showing remorse?
Yeah. How did it come about?
Right, like, are you just wanting to get back together because you're lonely? Or are they coming back to you, being like, hey, I'm really sorry?
Because that
like,
sucks.
Dish the
When-
details.
It does. I
don't want to dig it, drag you through the mud. But
Yeah, I don't
we
want to.
need-
I
we
don't
need
want to
the
make this
details.
awful, but October. Okay, so Akira says that it happened in October. But they were together for years.
That is
Can't even
rough.
remember. But she also says he was cheating on me for over a year. No.
Yo, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that
Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
You deserve so much better. Period.
I mean,
flat out.
Like, I know it's probably hard to think about, but like, finding out means that you dodged a bullet. Because like,
Yes.
imagine if you were with that person and got like married, and you know what I mean? Like, it's almost better that you find out like before you reach that next step.
Yeah.
Like, and I know it sucks, and unfortunately, when you break up with anyone that you've been with for years, it takes like a long time.
Yeah. No,
Especially if you really care about that person. Like, I had like a 2-year relationship that ended on good terms, and it took me like over a year to like truly be able to let go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and sometimes you think you're over it, and then you meet someone new, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I still have something in there for this
Yeah.
other person. So it's completely normal to feel this way.
Yeah, but
Completely.
what you, like it's those details that you have to you remind
Yep,
yourself. It's
yep.
like, okay, cheated on you for an extended period of time, multiple times. Like at that point, like those are reminders. You go, nope, not worth it,
Yeah.
regardless of like how many good times there were with that person.
Yeah.
it's like not even just like a disregard for your feelings, but it's also someone who is like selfish enough to like want it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like to not have to deal with the consequences of having it all. You know?
Wow, that's some deep stuff, man.
Yeah.
Kira, man.
I'm sorry that you have to go through that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we
that's-
all do. We all have to go through that
No,
eventually.
yeah.
You never avoid it. You might avoid it for a while, but we all. end up
Anyone that
there.
avoids it, kudos to you. Good on you.
Yeah.
You met some trustworthy people, but I'm pretty sure all of us here have dealt with that. So it sucks. It totally fucking blows.
Toa has some fishiness going on.
I don't know. I just can't imagine like the ability to handle that for like to be, because you know when I was younger I was on like the cheater side, but when it happened for me it was like once, and I immediately went to the person I was dating and was like, hey, this thing happened, I made the mistake, you get to make the decision about what happens next. Like I can't imagine like hiding something like that for a year.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Like-
that's huge.
Because you know
if
what?
if everyone did something like that, things would be a lot better because you could sit down and just think about it and actually make an informed decision.
Right.
If you're the one who uncovers it and the person drags you through some shit and like it's a big battle, things get out of control.
Yeah.
If everyone was just like, yo, I fucked up, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
So it depends on how, for me, a lot, it depends on how it comes about.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Did you fish it out? Did they lie to you? Or did they come to your face and say, yo, I fucked up? That really changes the dynamic for me.
I mean, because, like, everyone makes mistakes, but at the point where, like, you cheat on somebody, it usually means there's some other issue in the relationship that isn't being addressed.
Yeah.
So, like, either one, this guy's, like, a huge jerk, or two, there was something in the relationship that he just didn't want to deal with, which also kind of makes him a jerk anyway.
Yeah.
But, like,
If they're upfront with it, you could at least make some decisions. If you catch it and they're trying to hide it, there's only one decision to make, and that's cut them off because they're not respecting you.
I
Period.
mean, unfortunately, there's not, like, any sort of, like, magic thing you can do to feel better. Like,
Right.
No.
And,
there isn't.
and nothing, none of it is like cut and dry of like, oh, you know, if this happens, do this, and this happens,
Nope.
do that. You know,
It's get
it
out
all
of your
sucks.
system. You're doing the best thing you can do right now, which is be open about it,
Yeah.
talking about it, get it out there, and then once you can grip it, you know,
Well, yeah,
outside of yourself.
And it's always gonna suck. And Pablo said it. You know, there always might be something that kind of like reminds you and brings you back to that place and sets you off and just goes, ah, fuck.
just make sure to surround yourself with, like, cool people that you feel like you can trust, because the biggest thing is, like, learning how to trust people again,
Yeah.
which is, like, really, really difficult after
Mhm.
you've, like, been cheated on or anything like that, and
Yeah.
it's tough, but, like, most people aren't shitty like that,
Yeah.
you know?
I know that the feelings that I went through were a lot of like, well, if I was better, if I was good enough, then they wouldn't have to cheat. And I went through like that's
Blame
that
yourself.
right. That's usually how I handle that kind of shit. I don't think I ever got angry at any part of it. I was just like, oh, if I was better looking, it's like fucking any of those thoughts. Like it's really hard to get those out of there. But that's not the
Yeah.
that's not the healthy. That's not the reason why those things happened. You know.
Because, I mean, if there's, like, real love and caring in the relationship, like, I cheated on somebody once, but it was because it was not because I didn't care about the person I was with, it was because I was in, like, a really horrible place emotionally, and we actually, like, sat down and talked everything out, because, again, like, I came to him right after it happened, and I said, I did this really shitty thing, and we, like, talked everything out, and I was lucky enough that I got forgiven, but again, it's, like, a different situation where somebody, like, makes some sort of stupid mistake and is honest about it because they don't want to hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's kind of, when something like that goes on for a year, there's like a very deliberate decision to be like, well, my happiness is the most important.
Yeah.
Like,
To what Joe said, it's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it. But when I fucked up once, I was like 19. I just remember this, that my ex was like, "What is it with me? What did I do wrong?"
Right.
And I remember her saying that to me, and feeling so fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. I was like putting it on myself. Like, yo, this was me.
Yeah.
We were breaking up, but she thought it was getting better,
Mhm.
and I was like, I've already moved on.
Yeah.
And like, it was just this transition. I didn't respect the transition time.
Right.
It was like, oh, this is going down. I got a backup
Yeah.
plan. I was a jerk. But when she said that to me, that she was blaming herself, kind of like what you said, I felt terrible. Whenever I think back to that, I still feel terrible about that.
I mean,
and that was like over 10 years ago.
that's like the thing to remember is it's definitely not you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, even from people like, as you can tell from us that have been on like the cheater side, like, and we're not assholes. We like recognize like, yes, it was a decision that I made. It was a stupid decision. Like, you know, it might have even been a drunk stupid decision. That wasn't my case, but you know, like, it was still like a decision that was made, and like, you know, they are responsible for it. The person that cheated is responsible for it, and it's not you at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, you weren't a good enough, like, significant other. Like, no. It's the other person being like, my feelings right now, in this moment, are more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akira says she was responding to what I said, but she also said something about Reddit. He lied to me. Whoa.
When I brought it up, but I had to get Arak to help me figure it out because he blocked me each and every way that I could have found out. I discovered this through Reddit, of all places. And it was a long distance relationship. He said it was fine. He didn't need me there with him. Asshole.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No, seriously. Like, again, it's really shitty. It's really hard to get past. But just putting the reminder of like, nope, this was not just like a one-off incident. This wasn't just that. Nah, fuck it, back it.
Yeah, there's something inside us that just makes us blame ourselves if we have nothing else to latch onto. I've come to think that it's something that happens naturally, and in the absence of reason, we just find something. If there's nothing out there, we then blame ourselves.
Well, and also like once this happens to you, like you often spend a lot of time by yourself, and it's like, well, you spend too much time in your head, and then your head's like, well, this makes sense, right? Like if you were X, Y, and Z, then this wouldn't have happened. It's like, no, it's not that easy. Stupid brain, stop coming up with. It's like, it's.
I mean, the only other advice I can give if you feel like you're up for it at some point is, after I got through like a relationship where I've been cheated on, I found like a group that met for board game nights, like at a bar, and I just went there a couple times because it was just like nice to go out and hang out with people, and they were all super, super nice. And because I know for me there was like this feeling of like, how am I going to trust anyone in the world ever again?
Yeah.
This is terrible. And just being able to go out and have like a nice night where people were just like, yes, we want to explain this game to you and we want you to have fun. Like, because, they were constantly trying to get new people to come to their group. So if you can find like any sort of, like a lot of like game stores will hold game nights and stuff like that. I mean, it's a good place to start because most of the people there are like very like into bringing people into the group and teaching them things. And I'm not saying like, oh, you should go look for a new boyfriend, but it's just a good experience to go out and meet new people and just know that most of them are not bad people.
Yeah. People that are outside of the situation, that can help.
Yeah, and every good moment you have after this builds up your wall of like, yes, my life is still good. There's still so many other things to do, and every fun moment you have where you don't have to, get hurt will help you every single moment. Yo, thank you for that, Akira. That made me go back like 20 years into my life and pull out all kinds of stuff. But we've all been through it, so you're not alone in that at all.
Certainly not.
Nice. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Go to D&D night. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to do.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yes.
Nerds are pretty great.
Nerds
Yeah.
are pretty decent. Nerds rope, also very delicious. We didn't- we did leave it
I did
downstairs.
not know the nerd rope was a thing until you guys started, until Chelsea started rocking it. I
Nerd
was
rope
like,
is my
where
favorite.
has that been? They were not selling that shit around me.
The first time I had Nerds rope, let me reminisce for a little bit.
Let us talk of happy feelings.
Was when I was 17, and one of my girlfriends, like, her parents, like, she was an only child. Her parents, like, spoiled her. So for Easter, she would get cases of candy, like the whole box. So she got, and it wasn't just like one type of candy. It was like 8 different types of candy, like cases. So she'd be like, "Oh, I got this thing in Nerds rope." I was like, "Nerds rope? What is this?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, delicious."
Yo, I was a
I fell
big.
in love. Nerds rope would never do me wrong.
I was gonna say Nerds. I was a huge Nerds fan. The double flavors, the weird limited flavors. I was addicted to Nerds.
I liked
never
Nerds,
had
but I
those.
needed him in like small doses. Like I have a little bit of Nerds, and I go, "Okay, that was cool," and there was like a whole other box left. So I was like, "Ah, fuck, I don't need all this."
I was
I
one
didn't
side
like
a day.
I
was
didn't
one.
like grapes, so I would get like the
What?
Nerds, and I'd be like, "Grape Nerds." Ugh. So like it wasn't worth it because like I was only paying for half of the Nerds I was gonna eat.
No, I would do one section a day, and keep rocking. I'd either crunch them or let them dissolve in my mouth for a while,
Yeah.
then they get all clear, and I'd look at one and like, oh, put it back in my mouth, eat it.
I've never done that. before,
I've
and
done that. It
freaks
was
me out a little
every
bit.
time because they're clear. They're actually
I
clear
don't
once
wanna hear
the
this.
weird.
This is freaking me out.
They were awesome. I experimented the fuck out of them.
So you murdered them and looked into their souls.
Yes, I did. I looked at them until while they died, while they dissolved, and then put them back in my mouth oven.
You horrible nerd murderer.
I definitely thought of them
Nerd murderer Pablo.
with personalities while I crunched them. Oh, it was awesome.
How's that beer, Joe? It was good.
It was like whiskey at the end. It was like a whiskey burn at the end.
Nice. Going through that now.
Oh, Kira, anything that we can do to help.
Yeah, I love you too, Kira. Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
This makes me want to bring back the podcast at some point, which I've been thinking about for the last couple months.
I was not around for the podcast.
You were not. But I've got all this like, audio equipment now. I've got like.
Fucking go. I actually need to talk to you about that. I need to borrow.
All right,
Your thing. Before I leave, I need to do Brendan's wedding. Ow! Ow!
No, don't
Let's
do
say
it, don't do it.
No, it's my
man.
shame. That was my shame.
I
alone.
still want to do a night at some point that's like craft beer and indie games because apparently I'm like really funny when I'm drunk. I mean, I don't want to do my own horror or anything.
Well, you guys know that whenever you guys want to play some games, you just
Yeah.
come on over and be like, I'm playing X, and be like, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Because like indie games are great, but sometimes they're either really hard or really broken.
Yeah.
Which obviously being drunk is the best way to play them.
Yes, indeed.
Oh
Or
man,
just like really weird.
guys, they're talking about how we're online family.
Yo, we definitely are.
Yo,
Oh,
man.
we don't have any Corona.
We don't have any Corona.
No, and we need sound bits of
I want
family. Of
family.
yeah, we need that.
We're in a family. We're in a Vin Diesel. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill Pablo.
No, the
don't
more it
kill
hurts,
Pablo.
the funnier it is.
Oh God.
That's my rule. We gotta go.
All right,
through-
now
What's the
everyone's
pain
homework.
/ last.
Everyone in the chat, your homework is to go watch the whole Fast and Furious saga.
Yes.
And if that doesn't make you hype about family, about brothers from another mother,
Yeah.
then I don't know what
Oh
to
my
do
gosh,
for you.
there's something called Vin Diesel Family Compilation. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me-
I knew it existed. I knew someone would do it.
Toa says no killing the Jaws master.
No, I will live again. I will die and live again.
Auroch says also I meant to say earlier, yay.
Yes, yay,
Yeah.
Evangelion shirt. I meant to say that about it when I came in.
Yeah.
Something about Evangelion gets me going. It was probably one of my first serious animes that I watched.
Auroch says that she does not like Fast and Furious.
What? We must convert you. No, because you saw it out of order. You didn't really. No, you got to see it in the right order.
Right, you gotta see it in the right order. You gotta go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
then Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
Then 7.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna go with Vin Diesel Badass Quotes Fast and Furious 6. There's probably a commercial because YouTube.
What makes you so sure? Because I'll be there to kick your ass in the game.
I have to put it in the
Wasn't
book.
hiding. I like it here. It's quiet. The team gets it. No team. This is gonna have to be me alone. All right, Hobbs. You got the best crew in the world standing right in front of you. Give them a reason to stay. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Take it or
Ryan
leave
takes the team.
What about you?
Hobbs and I wait for Shaw. Shaw leads to Letty.
6. He's really bad in 6. He's really bad in 6. You can't understand a fucking word he says.
Even when they do, we're gonna have to dig deeper than that. We find the guy who made that car. We find Shaw. Make sure they're fast.
How do you know that?
Brian put him there.
Now,
These are like not badass quotes.
these are not. These are just this is everything he says in Final Fantasy. Professor, wait, no. Now, the best quote comes from 7. The best quote comes from 7, which is, I don't have friends. I've got family.
Hold up, yo, can you put a video on for the people?
Yeah, I
Yo,
can put
if there are 2 animated movies, I think College Humor did it. Just look for Fast and Furious family compilation. Yo, I saw this and almost broke my fucking ribs. It has to be the animated one. Alright, go, what, stunt, like Fast and Furious stunts funny.
Furious stunts.
It's like, what would have happened if the stunts were real? Yes.
Furious 7
Yes.
stunts for realistic.
Yes.
All right, hold on, Chad. I'm
We're
gonna show
clearly
you.
doing this very important thing. It's very important.
All right, hold on.
And I think in this he does a family, like he does a lot of stupid family stuff. You gotta see, yo, this,
I also like the Rock and Bambi. Did you see that video?
No!
Oh my god.
I heard about it.
So funny. But I have to listen to it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I thought
no, I got you.
Say goodnight, Hobbs. Elena, got you!
There we go.
Oh, my legs are broken. The fire spread to the car. I can't.
Let's ride, family. Yeah, baby!
Fun fact, they actually dropped cars out of an airplane.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
shit!
Yes, they
We're
did.
at the mercy of the wind! Not like this, not like this, not like this! Release, release! Fuck off! Where you at, family? Okay, we gotta regroup, fam. Stop! You're gonna have to jump! I can't see!
You keep working on the security system. I'll hold off undefeated UFC champion Ronda Rousey. Don't worry, I'm a mechanic.
Once we jump to that other skyscraper, we roll out. Got it? As a family. Roll out, family. Listen up, family. I'm gonna escape off here in reverse.
Scrape that enemy helicopter in midair, attach this bag of grenades to its leg, then you shoot the bag while I land safely across the street. Got it?
Got it.
Shit, I can't accelerate as fast as the collapsing building! Shit! I survived the collapse, but the debris knocked the pins out of these grenades! Maybe I can put them back in. Shit! I survived that, but the explosion drew the attention of the helicopter!
Oh god.
Yeah, that made me laugh more than I
Find the
thought. it
Bambi
would.
video, Joe. Find the Bambi one. The Rock is Bambi. We're still on the stream, Katie. This is very important. Let people understand what's happening.
Oh man.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that
Guys,
hurt.
this beer was good.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well, yes, that'd be so.
yo, everyone at home, this beer also
Joe
delicious.
drank that beer. It was also
Wow.
Hey, Katie
Katie's
appeared.
really impressed.
Look at that beer, Katie. Look at
It's
that.
a beer
Yo,
It's a
tastes like
beer.
whiskey.
made with bourbon.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
bourbon.
confused by the turkey
good.
on it.
Yo, it tasted
Good.
like whiskey.
Delicious.
Toast says hi, Katie.
Hello.
We were, We said everyone. We said that we like our little online family, and then we said everyone should watch Fast and Furious, and then they started talking shit about Fast and Furious.
What? Fuck those fuckers.
But we're family, Katie.
But we're family, so we
Family.
can't really.
We also lamented our lack of Coronas.
Yes.
No one should lament.
I really, Katie, I think that at some point, at some point, as a gift, I will get you a bucket that just says Corona across the
As long as it
side.
doesn't actually have Coronas.
I was gonna say, as long as you have the bucket with ice in it, we can put whatever we want.
Yeah, like as long as the bucket says Corona, like we can put, or if you put Land Shark in a Corona bottle, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Because Land Shark is far superior.
That
Way
sounds
too
like a
much
mess.
I didn't tell you it was easy, but. Onox says, ouch my face.
Yeah. I think all the laughing is definitely aggravated.
Alright. Let's
Trampoline injuries.
we're gonna give Pablo.
You have the most childish injury.
Yeah, trampoline.
I felt the trampoline. I hurt myself.
Akira says so much for family. God.
I'm sorry. I'm making
saw
fun of
my face.
Pablo.
You should have saw my face when it happened. I'm like, I
Oh.
can't fucking believe I hurt myself with a fucking trampoline.
It's like the football player or baseball players who like broke his hand playing Rock Band.
Oh
and they
my
couldn't
God.
play it for the rest of the season.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the football. When you said football, this guy hurt himself doing a celebration after a sack. He like sacked this guy. Was like, yeah, ah! He just fall.
No. The dumbest is the Arizona kicker who made like a regular field goal, like not even a game-winning field. No, it was a game-winning field goal, and got so hype that he broke his leg.
Yeah.
He started celebrating and broke his leg. It was like,
What do you?
where to break the one thing that makes you useful.
It's alright, Pablo. Nothing's funny.
It's all about healing. Like it's at the end, so it's really tight and sensitive. So I'm almost done.
Do you need some leave?
No, I'm gonna drive soon. Before it fuck me up. I'm good.
All right, online family, we love you all. We're gonna go to bed and make sure that Pablo is okay.
He just can't laugh.
I will be
And we're so
back
funny.
streaming Arkham City on Sunday morning. I have it set for like 10 a.m.
We'll see.
That should be about right.
This city on rock and roll. This city.
You can't say
But,
too much or we get muted.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, that would be a compliment if we got muted for a second.
That's right. So everyone have a good night. I'll be back on that.
All right.
And if anyone wants us to bring back the podcast so we can do fun stuff like this again,
Oh.
you let us know.
Katie is totally all for
So
this
I
idea.
will watch RPG Heroes and Jerks or Jerks. It seems like I heard it was pretty funny, but I'm gonna watch it
Yeah.
for you. I hear cats screaming in the background.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Just
Night,
one.
everybody.
Night.